Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new, welcome, and if you're back, thanks. I'm so glad to see all the support on my last realistic roleplay, so here's another one. Hope you enjoy. So sadly, if you didn't know, I had to pull out of lease with Daisy. She got injured and she will have to be off. I can't ride her for about 2 months. I think they said she did something to her foot. I don't know the exact details, but my trainer said it's best I probably pull out of leasing. But the good news is I am now looking for a new horse, and so I decided to vlog. So come with me while I try some horses. So I've just grabbed my halter and my tack. I made sure with all the trainers that my tack fit beforehand, so we're all good. And then I just headed out to the car to start going. So the first horse I was going to be trying was at Golden Leaf Stables. When we first got there, I got my tack out of the car and went to go see the mare I'd be trying today. Here's the mare I'll be trying today. She is a Trekner bred here in Golden Leaf Stables, and she is mostly a cross-country horse, but does some jumping as well. So I first checked in with the stable manager and she gave me the clear to go get Ruby out of the pasture and come and get her ready for our little trial ride. She is super easy to catch, doesn't run away, just stands there. Such a sweet little mare, and she leads on the lead. She is such a good horse. Well, on the ground at least. I know some horses that are a little bit angelic on the ground, but once you get on them, it's very wild. So here I'm just getting her ready. Like I said, I knew my saddle fit and everything, and then I just put her, my leg wraps on, and then got her, my bridle on her, and then just started to get myself a little ready as we were heading out to the arena to first do just some warm-up walk, trot, canter. Her gaits are very nice. Her walk was really nice. Her trot was really smooth. Her canter was not that hard to sit, but I'm not sure she really knew how to do an extended canter, and when she tried to do an extended canter, it was very ugly, as you can see right here. I don't think she really knew how to do an extended canter. But anyway, then I just took her out on the little cross-country jumps they have around Golden Leaf Stables, and she was a very good jumper. You can tell she really wants to get that speed in, and I just let her go in this last little round because you could tell she just had that pep in her step, and she was so good at cross country. So then I brought her to the water because I love to take rides on the beach, and she was perfect. She didn't mind it at all, so I asked her to walk down the beach, and we picked up a little trot, just a slow trot, and I think something happened and she got really scared out of nowhere and started to rear a little bit. It wasn't that bad. I got to stay on, and she kind of took us to the stable, as you can see in this clip. So then I went back to the manager and asked her how to put Ruby up and everything about Ruby. This horse is located right here in New Hillcrest. And here's the horse I'll be trying today. He is a 5-year-old bay English thoroughbred, and he was bought from Silverglade Manor, I believe. So he does have a bit of a jumping experience, which I think I'm going to love, and he also looks very gorgeous.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers to me, flowers today, instead of sending flowers, come back to me,
So I went and talked to the stable manager there, and she told me all about River and how to get him and everything about him. And he was in his vet check, and she would get back to me as soon as possible once she knew the details. He was a very easygoing, laid-back horse. Let me put the halter right on him, super good on the lead line. And then this time I just kind of skipped over tacking it up and stuff because I thought that was kind of boring in the last clip. So here's me test riding him and jumping him.
Curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
By the cart, the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I keep on.
I did love this little gelding. He was kind of young, kind of a little bit green, because he was very excited. He would tend to overjump even after we had a gallop out of the beach, but he was stunning and gorgeous, and I did really love him, and he is definitely gonna be one of the ones I am probably going to buy. And the next horse we have here is at Fir Grove. And so here he is, a super sweet, cute little gelding. He is a curly horse, and curlies are the most adorable little horses I have ever seen. And so since he was in his stall, it made life 10 times more easier. So I just grabbed him and tied him up in his stall and then started to groom him and get his tack on. He was also good getting tacked up, but there were some points where he was a little feisty, bringing his head back, looking at me while I was tightening his girth and stuff. But that's normal horse behavior. He probably had been ridden in a couple weeks, which is fine. Then I just took him out onto the cross-country trail because they said he was more of a cross-country horse than a jumper, which is totally fine with me. I love to do cross-country too. I don't have as much experience with cross-country as I do with jumping, but so here's us doing some cross-country.
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.
Then I just trotted him back up to the stable and put him back in his stall. I did love this horse. He was a very sweet horse. He had a kind heart, but I'm pretty sure prefers special riders, and he did really well with me, but he did refuse some jumps, which is something we can work on. I'm not really mad about having to do a project horse. I would love to have a project horse in the future, and so yeah. This next horse is here in Silverglade Manor. She was in this pasture, I just grabbed her and tied her up to the fence. I didn't really want to bring her all the way into the stable from there. So yeah, and then I just got to tacking up with her, and then I rode down to the Flatwork arena to do some flat work with her, and then I rode over to the jumping arena and started to do some jumping with her. Her flat work was very nice. Loved all her gaits. She moved like an angel.
Curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
Then I did some jumping with her and she was pretty good at it. Just you could tell her jumping movement wasn't the best. She would clear all the jumps, but her jumping position, I don't know if she knew how to jump that well. And she did refuse some jumps. You can just tell she has that hunger for dressage rather than jumping. But other than that, I loved this mare so much. Oh my goodness, thank you if you stayed around this long. I hope you enjoyed this realistic roleplay. If you did, hit the like button, maybe subscribe, and make sure to comment what horse you think I'll be getting, because I already know which one I'll be purchasing, and I cannot wait to make that video for you guys. Until I see you again in my next video, bye!